Hey everyone, welcome back to Tuckaway Pines. Today I am outside and we are officially starting to plant in the big garden. So exciting. I wanted to take you guys along with me because I showed you how I made the newspaper pots. If you haven't seen that video, go back and check that out. But I have a few plants here, my tomato plants that I had transplanted into these newspaper pots. We are planting them today, so I figured I'd show you guys what that is all about. So planting these newspaper pots is super easy. We already pre-dug our holes, and you just want to make sure your hole is big enough for your pot, because all you have to do really is just plop it right in the ground. What I'd like to do though is I like to kind of like just rip off the bottom, which is really easy. That way the roots can grow through, and then I just put it right in the ground. Kind of tuck that newspaper in if you have to, and then I just put the dirt back on over. Tuck my little plant in. And it's really nice because this newspaper will eventually break down over time, you know, with watering and the weather and all the bugs and stuff. And it'll provide really good nutrients for the ground and the plant as well. So it's a win-win. Okay, so with one of the tomato plants that we have, it's kind of leggy, but you can kind of see here it is starting to grow. I don't know the name of it, but I guess essentially little like roots. And so instead of just burying just the pot, I'm going to bury the whole plant basically up to like maybe an inch below the leaves. That way all this will, like all this part is gonna sprout roots, and that'll kind of help strengthen the plant too as well, because it'll straighten back out once it's established in the ground. Just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, so I got most of them planted. I just wanted to show you guys something. So if anyone's a little skeptical about these newspaper pots, if they're not gonna, you know, break down as easy or what have you, I guarantee you they definitely will, because here I just tried to like pick up the pot and it like totally ripped open on me. So the little tomato plants kind of not exposed, but you know, the pot ripped open. So but that just shows that after a lot of watering and stuff, this will break down super easy, and these little roots will be able to push right through it, no problem. So these roots really, or these pots really do come in handy. Makes it so easy. Like I said earlier, you just plop them in the ground, kind of break them apart a little bit if they haven't done themselves. And yeah, you just bury your little tomato plant or whatever plant that's in these pots right in the ground. Perfect. A couple pots ended up breaking like that on me, which is totally fine. Like I said, it'll just make it easier for them to kind of expand their roots and branch out and establish themselves. So yeah, I definitely like this method a lot better. I noticed that after I separated all the seedlings and put them in the pots, they definitely grew bigger. They, you know, weren't being suffocated or tangled from each other. You know, they had their own little pot to grow in, and I could definitely tell a difference after, you know, the couple weeks they were in their own little pots. So I highly recommend this. It's definitely a lot better. It's a lot easier. It can be kind of time consuming to make up the newspaper pots, but if you get a couple extra pair of hands, you guys could make them up really quick, because making the pots is super quick and easy. It's just when you have to make so many, that's where it can get time consuming. So, but again, I think next season I'm gonna really do this, probably start them off this way. That way they're all in their individual cells and I don't have to go around messing with them too much. So I'm really glad that I figured this little system out, and I hope you guys can use it too, because it also not only saves a lot of time, but it does cut down on, like, you know, some resources or garbage waste, you know, with the newspapers, instead of just throwing them away. If you guys don't use them for other things, save them for your pots, because it definitely pays off. So I'm going to get back to planting. I got only a couple more tomato plants to plant that are in these pots. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, we made them together and I just wanted to plant them with you guys. So I thought that would be kind of neat, and I hope you guys were really interested, and I hope you guys, you know, kind of adopt this system here, because I don't know, I think it works out really good in so many different areas and levels and all sorts of reasons. So, but again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give us a like, send us a comment if you guys have any other little, like, gardening hacks that you guys do to make planting a little bit easier for you, especially when there's so much to plant. Speaking of which, I'm going to be coming out with another video on what's going on outdoors. I did an indoor planting update video, so go check that one out, but then keep your eyes open for the outdoor planting video, because that one will be a little more exciting. There's going to be a lot more to show you guys, because there's been a lot more happening out here, and we're kind of in that stage, as you can see, where things from the outside or things from the inside are coming outside. So don't forget to look out for that, and then subscribe so you don't miss out for that. But yeah, I hope everyone's gardens are starting to look green and full and productive, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.